So the 211 hotline, you've heard of it. It's kind of a catch-all for people who need help with housing, a mental health crisis, or many other needs. The United Way of Connecticut, which runs it, says the 211 program is running out of money. NBC Connecticut political reporter Mike Savino joining us now from Hartford with more. So how much money are we talking about here, Mike?
Well, Mike, you laid out some of the things that people are looking for help for when they call 211. And in fact, many of those people likely have reached a point of desperation when they're seeking answers. And United Way says that they've seen a dramatic increase in calls for help, but they also say they've had to slash their staff nearly in half because funding just has not kept up.
Because the demand for help has been so strong in the last couple of years, we're really struggling under the weight of that.
United Way of Connecticut says it's struggling to keep up with calls for help. Things are reaching a breaking point. The organization runs the state's 211 hotline and information center for people seeking help with housing, food, mental health, and other needs. United Way receives $3.6 million annually, basically the same amount it received 15 years ago. But that means staffing has dropped from more than 30 workers down to 17, while calls have jumped by 300% since 2019. That's leading to long wait times. In November, United Way says people are waiting as long as 4 hours seeking help with food assistance while SNAP benefits were frozen.
Many times it's folks who are calling on a 15-minute lunch break. Many times it's folks who are calling who've reached their very last straw.
It's all getting lawmakers' attention. Senate Republicans sent a letter to the Department of Housing in November after reports that people were struggling to get information on shelters.
We know that there is an increase in homelessness for various reasons. Then why are we cutting back on the number of hours?
United Way says it needs more money. It's hoping to double its budget so it can bump staffing to 36 workers. Lawmakers say they want to help, but they also want to boost funding for the services people are trying to access.
Particularly for things like housing services, it's really important that the service run. But we also know that our shelters right now are full, that people are losing their food benefits.
Now, if people are able to access their computer and want to avoid the long waits, they can also go to 211ct.org. It's a database that allows you to search for everything from homeless shelters and mental health services to food pantries and even financial assistance for your energy bills. And you can do it all yourself. You don't have to get on the phone. You don't have to get caught up in potentially long wait times to talk to an operator. Live from the Capitol, Mike Savino, NBC Connecticut News.